Alright, in today's video, let's talk about how to get better at your weighted pull-ups. So let's dive right into today's video. Now, first and foremost, if you guys are really into your weighted pull-up game, I've made a lot of videos over the last few months that might help you or might give you some knowledge on how to get better at your weighted pull-ups. So make sure to check out those videos. I'll put the link up in one of the two upper corners. And then secondly, this video is pretty much for each and every one of those individuals who have been doing them for a while, have been getting some progress, had a nice foundation, but is currently starting to make any more additional progress. And so I'm going to give you 5 tips that might actually help you to break through your weighted pull-up plateaus. Now, the first thing you can do to get better at your weighted pull-ups is to increase your frequency. And this pretty much goes for any of those individuals that are only doing weighted pull-ups once a week. I've seen this in my comment section quite a lot over the last few months. People being like, hey, is it a good workout split? And some people have the tendency to have one weighted calisthenics day a week and one body weight day a week. So pretty much one day you will be doing muscle ups or one on pull-up training, and one day you will do any kind of weighted pull-up exercises. Now, if this is you and you want to get better at your weighted pull-ups, what you can do is just start doing your weighted pull-ups twice a week on every single pull workout. And if you were to do that, you will break through your plateau in a matter of a couple of weeks just from increasing your frequency from 1 to 2 times a week. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of doing weighted pull-ups any more than twice a week, since you're really going to be eating into your recovery time if you do so. But if you're not doing them twice a week already, make sure to do so. And if you would do weighted pull-ups twice a week, what you will often do is have one heavy day and one lighter day. So one day we're going to be pulling heavier weights for lower amount of reps, and then the second day would be a higher rep day or a lighter day where you would do lower weight for a little bit more reps, therefore having once again a heavy day and a lower weight day. And then the second thing you can do is to focus on your weighted pull-up. Now, this pretty much goes for any of those individuals that is currently doing weighted pull-ups as an accessory exercise. So pretty much those people that do a lot of other work in their workout before doing the weighted pull-up. And this can be a lot of different things. Think about one on pull-ups or front level work like I did quite a while ago. So what I would do is pretty much just do one on pull-up training, then weighted pull-ups, and then some other fluff towards the end of the workout. And if you do that, you won't be doing your weighted pull-ups when you are fresh, both mentally and physically. Therefore, you won't get the most out of your weighted pull-ups in that workout. But if you guys want to get better at your weighted pull-ups, it makes sense to focus on that exercise and to actually move that exercise earlier in your workout when once again you are fresher both mentally and physically. And then the third thing you can do to get better at your weighted pull-ups is to change up the rep range. Now, this is pretty much one of the easiest ways to actually break through plateaus, especially if you're a beginner or an intermediate trainee. So pretty much if you're used to doing the same amount of reps for every single set, after a while there will become a point when you can no longer progress within that rep range if you just keep working within that rep range. So if you're used to sets of 3 all the time, after a while you won't be able to add any more weight to the set of 3, and obviously from that point on the logical next step would be to actually change up the rep range and to do a different number of reps for every single set that you do. So to take the same example, if you're used to do sets of 3, maybe start doing sets of 5, and what you will find is that what I will allow you to do is to progress for a period of time in that new rep range, because you're not used to working in that rep range. Therefore, there is a lot of progress that you can make. So obviously work in the rep range for a while, get better at your sets of 5, and if you then come back to your sets of 3, you will probably be able to break through your plateau because you've worked in different rep range for a while and your body has adapted because of that. And then the fourth thing that you can do to get better at your weighted pull-ups is to change up your programming, or to simply follow a training program to begin with. Now this pretty much goes especially for beginners. Now initially what you can do is you can progress without having any kind of structure within your training. Now the first step from that is to pretty much write down your workouts, know what weight you did last week, and pretty much try to beat every single session by doing more than you did last week. And you can go quite a long way just doing that, just trying to beat your previous sessions by writing your workouts down, for instance in your notes on your cell phone. Now obviously if you reach intermediate to advanced level of training, you can no longer do that, and from that point on you really have to start planning your training out for longer periods of time. So you'll obviously have to follow a program or make one if you know how to do that. And for most people, following a program is an absolute game changer and a massive milestone within their training journey / life. And a lot of people will make massive progress from the moment that they actually decide to follow a proper training program. And if you're already following a program, maybe it is just time to change things up. If you're used to periodization in a linear fashion, maybe start working with wave periodization, or to start working with step periodization. Just kind of start doing different things and kind of change things up that might lead to you breaking through your plateau that you're currently facing. But I'm not gonna go any deeper into training programming in today's video. However, I'm probably going to make future videos on how to actually write training programs for weighted calisthenics. But this is not the video to talk in depth about that topic, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. And then the last thing you can do to get better at your weighted pull-ups is to work on specific weak points. Now, I always go through these points in no particular order. However, I did put this last for a very good reason, since most people should not need to do this to actually break through their plateaus, especially if you're a beginner or an intermediate at your weighted pull-ups. And when I'm talking about weak points, I'm talking both physical and also strength weak points. So first and foremost, obviously the physical one. If you have very weak biceps, it might be useful to actually work on your bicep and increase the size of the bicep, therefore giving you more strength potential for your weighted pull-ups. The same goes with your back muscles. And if I'm talking about strength weak points, I'm talking about people that are specifically weak in certain parts of the pull-up. So some people might be weak at the bottom, some people might be weak at the top. And if you're one of those people, it might be useful to work on specific parts of the pull-up by doing pause sets, by doing tempo sets, by using resistance bands to work specifically on the thing that you're weak at. But once again, most people should not be doing this unless you are high, intermediate or advanced level. I mean, what the majority of people should be doing is just focusing on getting better at your weighted pull-ups, and you can get a very long way just by changing up your rep ranges and getting stronger at weighted pull-up in general before there is any need to work on specific weak points, both strength and physical weak points. And with that being said, those are the 5 things that you can do to get better at your weighted pull-up if you're currently facing a weighted pull-up plateau. With that being said, I'm going to end the video. So as always, like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and share the video. If you guys have any more questions, video ideas or advice, leave it down below in the comment section. As always, see you guys in the next video. Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, 3 videos. Really, this outro is not going very fluently. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Latest.